What's up, everybody? It's Kelsey Brianna J, and today I am playing with the newest launch from Sydney Grace, which so happens to be a collaboration palette with the Fancy Face. The crowd goes wild. Congratulations, Tina, on your palette. I'm so excited to be playing with this. I did 2 looks using this palette, including this one that you all see here. I'm gonna do this look last. My eye is tearing up. Never mind that. It's like my little glory tear, like I said in the video, because child has been doing it for a week now. I'm definitely going to the doctor tomorrow. But anyways, today we're celebrating Tina and we're playing with this palette. This is the TropiCOLOR Palette, like I said. If you guys don't know Tina, the Fancy Face, I will link her video where she goes in depth about the palette and her inspiration for each shade. And I think you all should watch that video because every shade was so carefully curated, and I can express all of that information in this video. So definitely watch hers. But in my video, you can see these colors and let the colors do the talking. So as you all can see, it is a large palette, an 18 pan palette of large eyeshadows, and it's colorful. I love the use of color in this palette because it's colors and it's vibrant, but it's not scary. So don't be scared of this if you're not a person who wears color, because these are colors that will look good on every complexion. But all of the shades in this palette are absolutely gorgeous. If you all have never tried Sydney Grace's formulation, you're sleeping, because we've been talking about Sydney Grace for years. And Sydney Grace is one of those brands that puts their blood, sweat, and tears, not literally because they're sanitary, but they put their figurative blood, sweat, and tears into their curation of their products. And so I love their brand. I'm so excited to see them collaborate with the Fancy Face, and I'm excited to play with this palette with you guys today. So like I said, I'm going to do this look that I have on my eyes right now second. I did do another look yesterday. So let me know if you're grabbing this palette down below. And even if you're not, just show some love. Show me some love. Show the Fancy Face some love, because this is truly a celebration. Okay? So I hope that you all enjoy. So here's the first look that we're doing using the TropiCOLOR Palette. And I'm so excited to show you guys how to achieve this look step by step. So let's get into it. Actually, factually, let me go in with a little bit of MAC Paint Pot as my eye base. Some Rays just is calling me, so I gotta take that. I'm just going to pop that right in my crease. This is going to be my transition shade. And I'm just going to apply that pretty prominently back and forth with the blending brush. So boom, boom. That's a pretty yellow. Y'all, yellow is really hard to master. And this one is a really nice solid yellow. Now I'm going to take a little bit of maroon and go right underneath and really buff that out. The thing about Sydney Grace shades is that they will show up true to color. So start off with a little bit and then add more as you need it. So I'm taking this color directly in the crease and then I'm gradually working it up. Switching to a flat shader, I'm going to take the shade Negro. I am so sorry if I mispronounced that. I might have rolled my R entirely too hard. Actually, let me just look it up and see how to pronounce it.
Negril. Negril or Negril.
Negril? Negril? I'm gonna have to go watch Tina's video. See exactly how to do it. I want this color right on the outer corner. And then I'm going to roll it up. Not really roll it up, but round it up. Into the crease, and y'all see my inner corner acting a fool. I cannot wait to put Dr. Bird on, so I'm doing it right now. I want that right in the center, and then I'm going to work it over towards the outer corner. This shade is so pretty. You know I love a purple anyways. Beautiful. I'm gonna take Rainforest, and I want that in my inner corner. Yes, I do. Ooh. And then blend that over. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to add liner and lashes and be right back. Y'all, I'm back. I looked everywhere for my lash glue, and I just don't know where it is. I honestly wanted to say, I just don't know where the hell my lash glue is. And that's an inside joke. Me, my mom, and my sister. So I have a little sister named Courtney, and Courtney has always liked to cuss, even when she was a little girl. I don't know where she got it from, but she's always liked it. So quick little story. One day we were about to leave and my mama told us to go put on our shoes, right? So I have on my shoes. My mama's standing by the door. We were about to leave and Courtney's just taking a long time. So we're like, Courtney, what are you doing? Mind you, she's like 4 at the max. Courtney, what are you doing? She comes back with the most serious look on her face and she's just like holding one shoe. I just don't know where the hell my other shoe is. And when I say we fell on the floor laughing, that's what's wrong with it now. So now to this day, we're always like, I don't know where the hell something is. Because that's what she said. Like, I don't know how she knew how to say it. I mean, it just flew out of her mouth like she was just some little old lady who had been here before, 4 years old. So that's our little inside joke. But it's just too funny not to share. But I don't know where the hell my lash glue is. I don't know where it is. So this is just what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to make do and do some natural lashes. I did put on some mascara. I used the the mascara, which is really nice. So got my lashes popping as much as they could pop because my lashes are nice and luscious, but they're not super long. So sometimes with the dramatic look, I do prefer to put on a false lash, but this will work. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and go back in with Rainforest. Pop that on the lower inner corner. And when you do a shade like this on your inner corner, you do have to be careful not to drag it down too far because otherwise it can start looking like a little bit much if you don't keep it neat. So you definitely have to keep this shade pretty neat and close to the lash line. Then let's take Waterfalls and then pop that on the center. I actually am going to press this because the way that my eyes are sensitive like I don't want to disturb them at all. And take Negro. The fancy face is probably gonna tear me up for saying this wrong. Okay, I'm actually gonna go on her page right now because I need to know exactly how she said it.
Another matte shade. This is Negril.
She said Negril. I'm actually gonna play it back and then I'm gonna mouth it like I'm the one that's saying it.
Another matte shade. This is Negril. It is.
I said that. No, just kidding. Okay, Negril. I'm gonna take that and just buff it out like that. I'm just gonna take a purplish eyeliner. This one is Grapevine by Marc Jacobs. And that's it. And that's what you call a seductive TropiCOLOR look. Because I'm loving the purples. I'm loving the pops of blues. And then that deep blue Negril, like that just sets it off in the outer corner. I'm just saying, this look is stunning if I do say so myself. The only thing that would have made it better is a false lash, but baby, we're gonna work with what we got. All right, next up is look number 2. So here's the second look that we're doing using the TropiCOLOR palette. I love it. I already have my eyes primed and ready to go, so let's get into this palette. Let's go blending brush and rum raisin. And popping that right in the crease. Man, color down. This is gonna be my transition shade and crease shade because it's kind of a deeper shade on my complexion, but if you apply it with a lighter hand, so bring your fingers on down at the bottom of the brush and you'll get a lighter pressure point. You can apply it a little bit more gently, thus making the color appear lighter. Because if you apply it with your hand all the way at the top of the brush, you could drive that color there and that color will be a deeper brown. Depends on how intense you want it to be. That I cutting up, but we're just gonna keep going on. Y'all, I'm making up this look as I go, so I don't know exactly what I want to do. It's like I want to do as many colors as possible. Let me tap into cocoa beans. I'm gonna take that right on the outer crease, just a little bit. I don't even want to put it on the lid. I just want to put it right here on the outer crease. That's it. I went a little further in on this side, so let me go a little further in on this one, honey. Okay, are we even? This needs to be blended out some more. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and look at what you're doing. And then I'm going to take the same brush and use grapefruit. Grape nut. I just saw grape and something else and I'm just like grapefruit. I'm like, how is that grapefruit? I'm glad I looked again because it's definitely grape nut. Alright, and I'm just going to pop that next to it on the lid. Okay. I'm going to go in with Cane Fields and pop that on the very outer corner. Man, this is pretty. Okay, Tina and Sydney Grace did that. Look at that. I mean, you see how colorful this is. But when I say that's fall in a nutshell, perfect. Let me go ahead and add liner and lashes and I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, let's do the lower lash line. Let's go back with Hellshire. Pop that right in here. Y'all, my inner corner is acting up. So if mine just keeps watering, just ignore it. I don't know how to say this. Let me refer back to the Fancy Faces video. Hold please.
Which is our national flower in Jamaica.
Oh, it's their national flower. Okay, so Lignum Vitae. I want that right in the middle of my lower lash line. Like, look. That's like one of my favorite purples I've ever tried. I love that. I knew Tina was gonna come through with the pretty purple. I knew it. And then I'm gonna go back in with Cocoa Beans. Just a little bit and wrap that around. Let me add on some eyeliner on the inner rim and some mascara and I'll show you all the finished look. So here is the finished second look. How gorgeous is this? I'm loving the contrast of the fall warm tones with that pop of purple down at the bottom, baby. Do you all see that? It is sultry, it is striking, and I love these colors. These shades are absolutely beautiful. Let's zoom out. I hope that you all enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating the looks using this palette. Congratulations again, Tina. I think they did a phenomenal job on this palette. It's gorgeous. The colors are unexpected. It's fun. It's colorful, but it has a little bit of muted tones in there for those of you all who just don't like all out color. This palette is a seasonally appropriate palette for fall, even though it's colorful. So don't feel like, oh, I can't wear that bright of a color if it's not summer. Like, no, spice up your life and wear color all year long. And these tones are gorgeous. Some of them are jewel tones, some of them are bright poppy tones, but they still will look beautiful with any fall palette and your wardrobe. So dare to be different, dare to be bold. I love it. Take a cue out of Fancy Faces book and pop some color on your lids because it truly will wake up your face. It's something that people will look and they'll go, oh my gosh, your eyes are stunning. It's really like being your own little artist with your eyeshadow. So I'm loving it. Sydney Grace is absolutely one of my favorite brands and I'm so happy to see them collaborating with Tina, and I'm happy that she was able to create this palette that represented so many things that she loves. And you can tell because this palette is her. You can see Tina's influences all up and through this palette. This is her in makeup form. This palette is now live, so you guys can shop via my link down below. It is not an affiliate link, but it's just an easy way for you all to access the website and get straight to the palette and get your hands on it. So this will be a fabulous way to support Tina by buying the palette. And I know it will mean a lot to her for you guys to support this palette, and it will mean a lot to Black influencers in general if you support our endeavors, because a win for Tina is a win for the Black beauty community in general. Like, okay, so I'm not saying you have to buy it, but I'm saying if you're interested in it, then support your girl. So thank y'all so much for watching my video, and I will check you out in my very next video, which will be super soon. Smooches. Bye.